it with Nikki. Drop it in the ring. Drop it with Nikki. Drop it with Nikki. Where are we missing? Drop it with Nikki. Drop it with Nikki.
Welcome to this episode of Jobbing with Nikki, and today I am joined by the amazing Ashley Vega. Hi.
Hello.
I'm really looking forward to this. I don't get many ladies on, so it's nice when
I do. Finally.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I wanted to start with, I saw something on your Instagram about brother and getting you into wrestling and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that is so cute. I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
So is that what started your whole journey, would you say?
Yeah, literally. So my older brother's a bit older than me. So he was about 13 actually when I was born, so he was a lot older. And so I just kind of grew up with it because he was just obsessed with WWE and wrestling in general. So yeah, it was just from that I just saw it, and then one time I saw like women doing it and I was like, oh my god, why did you never tell me this? And I loved it.
Oh, so what was the point when you thought this is what I want to do?
Well, so he got me into it growing up eventually, and then he would take me to some like WWE shows in Glasgow and stuff, and I just kept like I was just more obsessed with it. And when I was 15, I was like in school not enjoying it, and I remember my mum talking to me. She was like, what is it you want to do? Like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to be a wrestler. And she was like, well, I don't know how you're going to do that. And so, she was like, why don't you go to college, do this? And I was like, no, I want to wrestle. So I ended up like doing my own like research of schools and stuff in Glasgow. I begged and pleaded with my mum to take me. My brother was like, oh, it'll be so cool, it'll be so cool, like I wish I did it. My mum finally let me go. And yeah, that was it.
Did your brother come
Yeah.
watch you?
Yeah, my mum, she came to my very first match. My mum and dad, so they've always been around wrestling because my brother loved it. Even my little brother loves it as well. And he actually started training recently.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
that's so
starting a whole family thing now. But yeah,
yeah.
he recently started training in Glasgow, and he's doing so well. But um yeah, it just came about from that. Yeah, there was no other, for me, I was like, I don't want to do anything else. Like, that was all I wanted to do. So, yeah, my mum finally allowed it, but they don't really understand it, even though they've been around it for so long. But I think they kind of just got to a point where like, yeah, she's not going to let this go. I think they thought it was like a phase, and that
Yeah.
I would, when I grew up, I would come out of it, and it was like, no, 10 years later, I'm still here. So, yeah.
10 years though, like,
Yeah,
gosh, that's a long time really when you think about it, isn't it?
so
But
long.
it
It
goes
doesn't
by so
feel like
fast.
that long at all. So I'm 25 now. Started training when I was 15. So yeah, it's crazy to think that that's been like half of my life has done that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But you did recently come back from injury, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was probably my first scare. Wasn't anything too serious, which I'm glad about. I'm still not fully there yet. I did recently wrestle in a small show in Scotland, and it was like a rumble. So I'm
Yeah.
not fully cleared to, do singles action, but I think I've got like a month left until I'm fully healed. But yeah, I'm all good for now. Nothing crazy, thank God. But I'm very glad that it was Danny Marks, it was reffing, and he was the one that stopped it. And I was told once I got to A&E, that if I did any more, I would have just been out a lot longer. So I'm very glad
Wow.
that he made the decision he did. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm very thankful.
Yeah, I bet. God. Must
Yeah.
be scary though when, they have to stop the match, because I
Mhm.
imagine you don't want to stop once you're in
No,
there,
I didn't.
no
I
matter what it.
didn't. I didn't. And it was at the very beginning as well. And I've never done like if I never had to stop a match or anything, I've always kept going if it was anything. But when I'd done it, I was like, oh, this doesn't feel right. And straight away I couldn't put weight on it. So I tried to get up at first and I just couldn't. And then Dan was like, yeah, you cannot do anything. So it was, yeah, I couldn't put weight on it for a few days. Once I got it checked, they said it was just a strain. And it should be about a month, 3 to 4 weeks until I'm ready to like start
Mm,
fully back into it. So I'm very thankful. It's nothing like a tear or anything. So I'm
yeah.
I'm very thankful.
I can
Yeah.
imagine, but you just mentioned the Rumble. I was going to talk about that because that was
Yeah.
the first women's rugby Rumble.
Yes,
And
yes.
you won that and became the Attitude Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. There we go.
Yeah. Crazy. Which is actually my first time I've ever won a title in Scotland.
Oh, wow.
Which is mad. I've been wrestling for so long, but I've just never um yeah, I've just never I don't know, for me it was never titles weren't really a big thing for me. I just wanted to have fun and um when I started there wasn't a lot of women in Scotland at the time, and the women we did have, we had like Piper Niven and Kaylee Ray and Nikki Cross, they had all, gone. So we were kind of like rebuilding and there wasn't a lot of us. And I think just because of that there was a lot of promotions, but a lot of them didn't have a women's belt.
Yeah.
And the ones that did, like it's tough when there's like a group of girls and it wasn't I didn't want to like feel like I had to take over. For me it was just more of like, oh, I'm wrestling, this is great. Like this is great. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And then the first time I won a belt was with Elevation. And then
Yeah.
when I got one, I was like, oh my God, this is actually really cool. I was like, this is so cool. I want more. And then, yeah, it was I was away. I've not wrestled in Scotland in like a year and a half.
Wow.
And that was my return. So that was really fun as well to go back finally.
Yeah. It sounds like such a special moment. Like you've come back
Hmm.
from this injury. You've
Yeah.
come back to Scotland. First women's rumble.
Hmm.
Sounds like such a huge moment.
Yeah. It was so nice. It was really because at first I was like, oh, I don't think anyone's actually going to remember me. Like I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Like we'll see what happens. But yeah, everyone was really grateful and really nice, and um, I just didn't expect that. So it was really nice to see that people still remembered me after being away for so long. So that was nice.
But I've only actually had the pleasure of watching you wrestle twice, I think it is.
Yeah,
I wrote it down.
crazy.
I was like, there was the Kingdom match against Scarlett
That's
where you
right.
forgot your gear.
Listen, that day was so stressful. That was one of the worst days ever. That's like the
Really?
second time I've done something with my gear um on a show and had to wear something random. That's the second time I've ever done it. It was bad.
If it's only the second time in 10 years, though.
Yes, the first time I didn't even lose it. This is a sidetrack story, but the first time I was on a show in Scotland, I think I was about 17 or something at the time, so I was really young. And it was me and another girl that was on the show, and I had my gear, and we had to get changed in like the public toilets because there was nowhere for us to get changed. So we had to use the toilets that the fans were using. So we were in and we thought, oh, there would be no one here. And then we heard people coming. I was like, oh my goodness, like I've got nothing on. Like I'm going to run into a cubicle, grab my gear, ran into the cubicle, shut the door. I looked, my gear was in the toilet.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was bad. I had to wear the other girls had a spare top, thankfully. But she was tiny. And I wasn't. I was not. So it was like that was not fun. I was like wrestling and breathing in and sucking in at the same it was not a
Oh,
fun experience. So that was probably worse than the Kingdom. Ugh,
yeah.
I had no luck. And that was my
What's
debut
your-
at Kingdom as well. And I was like, this is what people are going to remember me looking like in a top that I got from a random shop because I had nothing. Oh, yeah, I don't
And debut at King, I
recommend.
think it was the first thing you said to me. You were like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I've not even got my gear today."
No, do you know why? Because I was like, I don't want anyone to think this is what I look like on every show because I swear. I've got gear. I don't have a black tank top and black shorts.
But I was going to talk about your look because I absolutely love your gear.
Oh, thank
Like,
you.
I think it just looks so cool. Like,
Yeah.
sounds really lame when you say
I've
it
went
like
through
that.
different phases of gear a lot.
Well,
So
that's what I was going to ask. Because it is quite unique to you, and like,
yeah.
did it take you a while to figure out like who you wanted to be
Mm,
as a wrestler?
yeah. It took me so long. Like only in the last year have I felt comfortable in who I am. Like for so many years I felt like I was trying to like fit in maybe and like try and I don't know, I felt like I was trying to like look like other people and I was trying to I don't know, stand out at the same time, but I just wasn't comfortable. Like
Yeah,
when I look back now, I was like I shouldn't have done it for so long. And when I moved here and like I felt like I am Scottish. There's no like denying that. Sorry for the swearing.
it's all right.
But that is like it's just who I am, and it's when I moved here, it was like everyone pinpointed it out straight away. They were like, "You have
Yeah,
such a strong accent." They either don't understand me, they make fun of the things I say, and I felt like the fans just took the mick as well, and I just played up on it, and I was like, "This is just now my whole thing is just
yeah,
me. Like I'm just me now. Like before, I was just trying to be like a more of like a diva, more of like your basic. You know, I wanted to be like a pretty wrestler. That was what I wanted to
yeah,
be, and I felt like that's why I wasn't comfortable for so long because I was like, I'm just trying to be fit into something I'm not. My gear and things as well. Like I was showing off a lot more than what I do now,
yeah,
and I honestly, all the girls that do it, I love them for it. Like, show it all, like you have it. But for me, it just kind of, I got to a point where I was like, oh, maybe this is why I'm not comfortable. Like, I'm showing off too much, and I'm like, this isn't me. And then I got the new gear. And I just, it's something I would wear. You know, baggy trousers is what
yeah,
I would wear. And then it just with the whole Scottish thing as well, and the way I talk to fans and the way I talk to people, it's just me
yeah,
times 100. So that's why I feel so much more comfortable now because I'm not
mm,
trying to be something that I'm not. I wasn't trying to
yeah,
like fit
right.
something that I just wasn't comfortable doing it, to be
Yeah.
honest. And now I'm
They
like,
always
yeah,
say
this
that's
is me. I'm happy now.
yeah. They say that's the best way to be, though. Just like a dialed up
Yeah,
version of yourself. Like,
exactly. Like,
but I
yeah, I am
think
just that
I've
Scottish
talked about this with
bitch.
Saxa because she says her character's quite like loser, nerdy, kind of,
Yeah,
bit of a
yeah,
weirdo. And I think too many women and female wrestlers do try and fit into that mold of the pretty diva-esque kind
yeah,
of wrestler when
yeah.
there's these goofy funny girls underneath, and I think that should be showcased a lot more because you don't
Showing,
get enough
yeah.
of that. I think if you all
No,
just go out and be you, then it's
yeah,
better for us, I think.
yeah, yeah. Because you see that we aren't awkward and we don't feel out of place, I guess. I
Yeah,
think, and I love Divas wrestling. That's what got me into wrestling, and I
yeah,
love that whole style. And I love so many like wrestlers like Tori Wilson and all these divas. Like I love them, but I think that's what I was trying to portray because I looked up to them so much to the point where I was like, this is probably why don't I try this? Why don't I just try be me instead? And then
yeah,
yeah, I can appreciate and love that type of wrestling, but also I can be my own person as well.
yeah, definitely. And I think what you're
Yeah.
doing is, it works for you. I love
Yeah.
watching you. Like I say, I've only seen you twice, but like I've thoroughly enjoyed them both times. It was the other one was Tidal against Alfie.
Yeah, that was so much fun. That was so fun.
How is it fighting a teddy bear? Like, does it throw you off at all that there's this teddy in the ring too?
No, I love it because like the first thing I said to her, I was like, what are we doing with this teddy? Because the first thing I think of when I wrestle someone is like, what story are we going to tell here? So I love when people have like something that we can play with or something that we can work off of. It's just different and it's not like, I don't know, it's just like, oh, this is something different. That's why I was so excited to work her because I was like, oh, this is different from like anything anyone else I've wrestled. Like I love something different, and I think there's so many types of wrestling. There's comedy, there's the goofy side, and then there's the serious side, and the like the storytelling. I just love it all. There's so many sides to it, and I love doing all the different bits of it. It's great fun.
So do you train at Elevation?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So
Mhm.
you with Joseph Connors, who is
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. So
Really? That one of my all-time favorite humans. He's yeah, great guy. It was, I think, I met him when he was doing a seminar in Scotland before I moved, and that's how we got to know each other. And I found out about the school, and that's how I kind of found out about everything there. So, yeah, that was kind of he was the reason I moved.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, I loved
Wow.
it that much, and I did a couple shows for Elevation before I moved. Um, And I was like, this is so much fun. And I got to a point in Scotland where I was like, not doing anything. Like I wasn't moving, I was stuck in the same
Yeah.
place. And where I trained in Scotland, that was the only place I wanted to train in Scotland. And I wanted to train with other people, but I couldn't get that where I was. So I was like,
Yeah.
if I come here, I've got all these coaches, all these opportunities. And I needed that. Like when I went back to Scotland, I was like, I needed to be away. Because as soon as I
Yeah.
got back to Scotland, I was like, I'm 10 times better now than what I was a year ago. So it was so worth it.
Oh wow. But that just
Yeah.
shows how much passion you have for it, how much you love it, and
Yeah.
because it's the
Yeah.
goal. It's the goal to get WWE, TNA, AEW. Is the goal
Yeah.
to
Definitely. Just I want to just in whatever capacity be able to do this full time. I've
yeah,
said before, like I'd love to coach, I'd love to um maybe do something like that. But my dream's always been to wrestle for TNA. Like
really.
it's always been my dream. It's always been my goal for so long.
Mm,
And I've got to do like little bits. So before I trained, it was Joe Hendry that trains me in Scotland. So I got to do a lot of bits with him and see a lot of things with so it was just really exciting.
yeah.
When he did his first promo for TNA, I got to do a little bit in it. I was like, this is so cool. This is
Oh
so
my god.
exciting. But yeah, I think from that as well, I'm like, yeah, I just want that's my goal. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Scotland itself has some like incredibly talented wrestlers up there.
Yeah.
Like I would love to get up to Scotland for a show because I
Mm.
used to go to ICW when it came down, like Yorkshire.
Yeah, that's right.
But like, I'd love to go up to Scotland because there's so many shows up there that I'd love to see.
Yeah. No,
Like they all
definitely.
look so good. But when you think of the talent that has come out of Scotland, you've got Drew, you've got Joe Hendry, you've got Wolfgang, you've got Gallus.
Hmm.
There's such incredible talent that
Yeah.
has come from
It's
Scotland.
mad. Yeah, it's so wild to me to think because I don't. When I started, like that was kind of when they all like Drew and Kaylee and stuff kind of started to go, and I never really realized it was like that possible. So then when I
Mm.
started, I was like, oh my goodness, like that could be me. Like it actually could be possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really really cool.
I imagine it gives you that, that hope that what you're doing is, you're doing all the right things.
Yeah, no,
So
definitely. Seeing like people like that be able to do it, like coming from the same place you came from, or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, it's really cool. It's really cool. And then be able to see them on TV every week. I'm like, yeah, that's so cool to see.
Even me as a fan, like I watch Kaylee Ray and
Yeah.
Piper, and I'm just like, I remember watching them two like wrestle on the indies. Like
Yeah.
they had so many matches against each other, and
Yeah.
I've got photos somewhere of me with Kaylee Ray, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like a different
crazy.
world.
Yeah. It's mad. It's
But
so
it
weird to
does show
think
it's
that,
possible from,
yeah,
yeah, you can get that far.
yeah, it's
And I
so
think that
cool.
I think knowing that has ignited something in all British wrestlers now,
Oh,
because
yeah.
they know they can go the distance now, I think.
Yeah, big time. I think,
Yeah.
especially like after like NXT UK and stuff,
Mm.
and now with like there's so many promotions and like AEW, and there's so many like different ways now that people can
Yeah.
wrestle full time, and it's really cool. I think it's great.
So while you've been here, have you had a chance to go to any other like schools? Or is it
Yes,
just
I I've trained at New Wave a few times now. So yeah, and I also did like a trip to Wales and did like all the New Wave schools that were there. Yeah, that's like my main thing. I think like that's why I can't be stuck in the same place. I was stuck in Scotland for so long and I never did much like traveling. And I think now that I'm here, I'm like, yeah, it's just fun for me to learn from other people. I think that's why I'm a lot better than what I am, because I've learned from other people now.
Yeah.
And like I went to Barcelona and a couple years ago just to train. I just
Wow.
thought, why not? Like there's a school there. I've got the money, I've got the time. I'll just
Yeah.
go and fly myself away. So I just flew out. I flew myself to Ireland a few times as well to train there. I just love training at other places and other schools. I've got so many like places I want to go this year as well.
Yeah.
Back to Barcelona.
That's crazy that you
Just
just went,
so
I'm gonna go
many.
to Barcelona.
Yeah, it was so random as well. It was like I just had like a few days off work and I just thought, yeah, the flights were so cheap. I was like, I can't just say no. Why not? I just went.
Wow.
It was my first
That's
solo trip, so that was fun.
don't say no, just you've got to do it. If
Yeah, you
you want to
have
do it,
to
you got to do
like,
it. Yeah.
and I met so many people there as well, and like different wrestlers, and learn from other people that have a completely different style. And
Mm,
yeah, and doing even like the other schools I go to here, I get that same thing. There's so many different styles, and I think that's what I enjoy more about training is just
yeah.
being able to learn from so many different people. Um, and yeah, I love training in Ireland, and I'm going back there. So yeah, it's very exciting.
See more Ashley Vega in Yorkshire. That's what we need.
Yes, we need to do
Yeah.
that as well. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So is
Although
there,
they'll absolutely hate me for my accent, so that'll be even more fun.
I don't.
Okay, good. I'll take that.
I can't speak for everyone.
Yeah.
It's get you back to Kingdom and stuff like that
Yeah.
with your actual
That's
gear.
what, yeah,
Like, look,
definitely.
this is what I'm meant to look like.
Yeah, yeah, please don't remember me like that. That didn't happen.
And you got a Jeebus reel out of it as well, so it's there forever. Right?
Yeah, that's not going away. I'll never live that down. Ever. No.
So, do you have any advice for like younger? Well, I say
Mhm.
younger, you're 25.
No. But
You've been doing
listen,
it 10 years.
10
Like,
years of this, I feel 95.
for females who want to, start out, because I find it's very different for females than it is for
Mm,
men in
yeah,
wrestling. Did you have
yeah.
any advice? Is there anything you would have done differently apart from, maybe not try and be a diva?
Yeah. I think like when I started there was obviously a lot more guys than girls, and that was also very daunting to me. But I think if you were thinking of starting, or if you have, just do your research on your school. Make sure you're at a school that's reputable, um, that's got, a good facility, somewhere that's got a good coach. Start there. If you find somewhere that's good, that's reputable, with good feedback, then that's your first, starting point. And as scary as it is, like there's so many people that are scared to go to that first training session, are scared to like meet new people. And I'm the same. Like I've got anxiety. It was awful for me, but now that I've done it, you just have to rip the band-aid off and do it. Like,
Yeah.
and if it's not for you, then cool, you've tried it. You can say that you've tried it and it wasn't for you. You can sit home and watch WWE now. You don't need to kill yourself. But if it's, if it's for you, then you'll know. And
Yeah.
you'll meet good people along the way. You'll meet supportive other, females that will support you. There's a lot of kind people in wrestling that will want to help you. So that's all starting with like finding a good school for you as well.
I do think women's wrestling is getting so much stronger now.
Oh yeah.
Like I felt like back in the day, like Scotland had all the really strong women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not that we didn't down here, but I feel like
Mhm.
we're now getting just a stronger women's division down here now. And it's
Yeah.
so good to see.
Yeah,
Them
it is. There's
role
so many women now, and like me moving here as well, being able to wrestle a lot more women, and that's been like the best part of it is
Mm.
meeting all these girls and wrestling people that I've watched like online and been like, oh, I wish I could wrestle them, but they would never come to Scotland or something like that. And it, yeah, I think that's the best part of like moving is I've wrestled so many people that I've wanted to wrestle that I never thought I could.
So how long have you
So
lived
yeah.
here now?
Sorry?
How long have you lived here now?
A year now. I moved just beginning of 2025. So yeah,
And you don't
about
regret
a
it at
year.
all? By the sounds of
No,
it.
no, not at all. I think I just needed a change and I loved wrestling in Scotland and I loved Scotland. Obviously, I've loved my family but I think I needed to, for me, I was like, "Ugh, I'm stuck in the same place. There's nothing for me left to do here." And I wanted to get better. I didn't feel like it was time for me to stop, but I just knew that there was a lot more for me to do. And as much as it is, getting the messages out and trying to get yourself out there, it's so much easier for you to go in person and be like, this is me, this
Yeah.
is what I do. And like that's probably why I would never have gotten booked for Elevation in the first place. If I never went to that seminar that Joe did in Scotland, I would never have met him, and then he would never have been able to see me wrestle. It wasn't until he seen me wrestle that I got booked for Elevation, and that's how it all started.
Yeah.
So you just need to put yourself out there, and it's been the best thing for me doing that because if I was staying in Scotland, I think I would have stuck in a bubble and not really gave myself an opportunity. And so I don't regret it. I feel like a lot more people know me now than maybe say 2 years ago, like a year ago before I moved. There's a lot more people that know me, and like I'm doing a lot more this year. I've got some like countries I'm going to, and I don't think it would have been possible if I didn't move and got the training and got the, experience that I needed. I don't think I
Yeah.
would be there.
Oh. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're gonna make it silly with a game of Scot or Not. Basically, it's hot
Okay.
or not, but with Scottish items.
Right. Okay, love that. Love it.
I
think that's
I feel
great.
like such a loser when I'm coming up with these things.
So good.
So if you like it, say Scot. If you don't, say not.
Okay, right.
Right?
Got it.
We're gonna start with Buckfast.
Scott.
Really?
I know a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. I wouldn't say it's my first choice, but, and I don't really drink anymore either, but, it's just, for me, it's always, this is going to sound so crazy, but growing up, It was always around me. Like, it was in my house. My brother loves it. So when he was like 18 and started drinking, that's all I could smell was Buckfast. So it has like a little place in my heart in that sense.
That does make sense, to be fair. Shay Monet's favourite square sausage.
Oh, Scott. Yes.
Why does everyone
I
love this
miss
square
that. That's
sausage?
the biggest thing that I miss from home is a square sausage with potato
Really?
scone. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's the tatty scones.
Yes. Square sausage and a tatty scone. The best. I miss it.
Bagpipes. Do you like bagpipes?
Scott.
Do
They're
you?
very loud. When you live in Scotland, there's people in Glasgow and town and stuff that will play them, and in that sense, they are extremely loud. I don't know if you've ever heard them in person, but they are probably the noisiest instrument ever.
Can you play
But
them?
no, not a chance. I don't think I've got the lungs for that.
Deep fried Mars bars.
Scott,
Are
actually,
they
yeah.
nice?
Yeah, they are nice. I will say they're nice. A lot of people don't like them, and a lot of people from Glasgow and Scotland will say that they don't like them, but I'm a weirdo.
I want to try one.
There's a chippy in Glasgow, and you can go in and ask them to fry anything, deep fry,
Any-
whatever chocolate, anything. Yeah,
Oh my god.
crazy. We are very strange.
I'm just gonna go to Scotland for that and just be like, you know, the massive Toblerones.
Yeah, please
Fry
get this deep fried.
Tartan. Now I kind of know.
Sorry?
Tartan.
Oh yeah, considering my gear, Scott. Yeah,
I was running out of things.
that's
Tonics
fair.
tea cakes. Tonics tea cakes.
No,
You don't like a tea
yeah,
cake?
no. It's so weird because everyone loves them. Everyone I know loves them, but I've just never liked them. I like Tunnocks caramel wafers. They're very good if you've never had them. They're
I
great.
think you can get them in Home Bargains.
Yes,
Like
home
really
bargains, and you can
good,
get
aren't they?
big cans of Iron Brew. It's the only shop that I'll probably go to get my Iron Brew supplies.
Tenants. Tenants? Yeah. Lager.
No. That's vile, and that's the only drink that my dad drinks, and I just don't know how he drinks it, and it is vile.
So the smell of Buckfast has a special place, but the smell of Tenants doesn't.
No, the Tenants doesn't, because the Tenants taste that bad. I can bear Buckfast. I can take the taste of it. I can drink it. Not Tenants.
Kevin Bridges.
Scott, yeah, he makes me laugh a lot.
Kilts.
Scott, love a kilt. I think
last
they look great on guys as well.
Drew McIntyre in a kilt.
Self-explanatory.
Exactly. No context needed. And haggis.
Scott, I do like haggis.
Do you? What?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like? I don't even know. Like
Insides.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. When I found that out, it did put me off a bit, but I like it, so it tastes good.
I won't even try black pudding over here. I've never tried it. I tell everyone I hate it.
Have you never tried it?
No.
It's quite nice. It is nice.
It's just blood.
I know, but humans are very strange.
I just like if I cut myself, I'll do that. You know.
Yeah. You probably
don't
wouldn't
wanna
eat
chew
it
on
for your breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
When my ex would go out for breakfast and he'd be like, "Oh, I don't like mushrooms. You have my mushrooms," and I'd give him my black pudding. I'd much rather have half a plate of mushrooms than eat blood.
Nice. At least you're still eating it.
Right, we're gonna go to your weirdest fan interaction.
Okay. Like online or in person?
Either.
Okay.
just just be careful.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've been asked for recently. Someone, told me they're a fan of mine, whatever, and I didn't know who they were, so I just left it. Got another message, and they were, asking if they could get some of my saliva. I don't know why people want that and what are you going to do with that, but that was a very strange interaction because it was very wholesome. It was very, I'm a big fan and I support you, and I was like, that's nice. Not what I wanted after that.
Did he want it like on a swab or in a
bottle?
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. That worries me because it's like, are you going to try and clone me?
That's really weird.
What are you going to do? So don't trust that. That was probably one of the most recent strangest requests I've had. Because at first it was very nice, and then I just had to. Yeah, that was weird.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, usually, people ask for very weird things, but when I got asked that, I thought that's new. That's new.
So everyone be on the lookout for messages asking for your saliva.
Yeah. So if there's any Ashley Vega clones, I swear it's not me. I did not confirm and did not give him my saliva.
I was going to say, how much did he pay you?
No, I don't think the money would have been worth that. I've got too much pride.
I can't believe that. My mind's blown.
Yeah.
Well, we're just
them strange fans.
Yeah, we'll go back to normal now. What would you say is your favourite match you've had so far?
Oh.
Do a top 3 if you can't think of just one.
Yeah. I will say top 3. When I wrestled Kanji at Elevation, this was about over a year ago. That was really fun. I'd love to wrestle her again. And I'd say the match I had at Elevation again with Freya Rose and Maddie Morgan when Freya won the belt. That was a really fun match. And then I'd probably say, most recently, my time in the Rumble in Scotland, just because it was very fun, and in Scotland as well when I wrestled Emerson Jane. They're probably top 3.
I love Emerson Jane as well.
So good.
Oh, like I said, like Scotland has some really I met at Tidal. I met Erin Taylor and Natasha Swan, and they were just so good.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're very gifted.
Well, I mean, just so lovely. Everyone's so nice in Scotland.
Nice, I know.
Like you come to here, and you're just lovely.
We appreciate it. We try and make up for our accents. I think that's what it is. And we do swear a lot in Scotland, so I think that's maybe us. We're not bad people. This is just how we talk.
So I've had a conversation with Shay.
Yeah. Oh, that'll do it for you. He's yeah.
Yeah. I love him so much.
Me and Shay started together as well, and we come from the same area in Glasgow. We also went to the same school. So yeah, we were. I think you'll probably notice the similarities there from how we talk. So yeah.
That's probably why I can understand you, because I'm used to talking to Shay.
You're used to Shay, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Dream matches. Who do you really, really want to face?
Oh, if we're talking like of all time,
yeah, we'll do it all. Mickey James. I saw
Mickey
that
James for all time.
Yeah.
And although I've already wrestled Kanji, I want to wrestle her again because I feel like now if I wrestled her, it would be 10 times better than what it was. And I would just love to wrestle her again. So I would say she's probably like, again, a dream opponent for right now.
Yeah.
And of all time, it would be Mickie James.
Huge Mickie James fan then.
Huge Mickie James fan. Yes.
Oh,
Love her.
bless you. She is brilliant though. Like,
So
I'll
good.
give you that. She is. Mine's always been Lita, like massive Lita fan. Lovely.
Yes. Oh yeah, Lita was the coolest person ever.
Yeah. I think it was that whole she was different.
Yeah. There was no
Yeah.
one like her
Yeah.
at
She
that
didn't
time.
like she was, she had her diva moments.
Yes.
With Edge and all that. But
Exactly.
but
She
before
did.
that, when I was a kid, she was like different and edgy and cool.
So
And
cool. Yeah.
and
That's what I
I
love
mean,
about her.
you've got the baggy pants.
Yes. She did.
But
She
I love that kind of wrestler. I have
Mhm.
nothing against any of the female wrestlers. I think what they do is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know if it's since I've had a daughter. Like
Mm.
she's 6, and I like her
Oh.
seeing the more dressed wrestlers.
Yeah.
It without sounding
I get
bad.
you.
Yeah. Like
That's so
she was
sweet.
on about something yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, the short knickers that they wear," and I'm like, "No, they're not knickers." And she's like, "But they look like knickers," and I'm like, "No, they're not knickers.
Bless
They're
her.
short."
That's
It's
so
like
sweet.
I don't want to start walking around in the knickers.
No, I'm thinking that's normal.
Yeah, well, all
Bless.
the rest do it.
Oh, they all do it. Oh, bless
The amount
her.
of times when my son was little, he'd just walk around in his underpants being like, "I'm Randy Orton," and
Do you
I'm
know
like,
what? Yeah, fair enough. He is wearing just nothing. So
it's crazy, isn't it? When you think about it, we're
yeah,
grown-ups who just watch people in their underwear, basically.
just like as it's normal. Yeah.
Oh, so what have you got coming up soon? You got anything coming up?
Yes. So my next match back is the 14th of March at Brockington at Elevation. So I'm looking forward to that. And then yeah, that's my first match back. I'm not taking anything for February, didn't take anything. And then so March will be my return. So that's my first match coming back. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be so exciting.
Yeah, but you can't wait to be back properly. And
Yeah, properly. Yeah.
I'm gonna make
that's
a trip to Elevation at some point because
Oh yes.
like the talent there is just insane.
Yeah,
Like,
the crowds are
obviously,
great as well.
you're all trained under Joseph Connors, who is one of my all-time favorites.
Favorites.
He signed my arm in 2016.
That is amazing. No way.
Amazing! Oh,
That's so cool. I love that
you got Drew
stuff.
McIntyre's there.
No way. Right, represent.
And then Matt Hardy version 1.
Yeah, that's so cool. Did Hardy do that? Did you meet Hardy?
Yeah, at PCW
so-
in 2016. And then I was walking around with cling film wrapped on my arm for like 2 days till I could get to the tattoo shop because it was PCW weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got to not like get this permanent marker
Worth
off
it.
my arm. Yeah.
Worth
Oh,
it.
definitely. Like the Drew one, like he did it that night. Then I went to ICW, and then the next morning at 9 a.m. I was outside the tattoo shop.
My
Like,
God, that's crazy. That's dedication.
Yeah. It's so I don't lose them.
Exactly.
But then I have my kids telling me they're gonna like cut Matt Hardy off when I die and sell it. And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, we'll keep them. Yeah. That will do that.
I'll get us some money, Mum.
Exactly. We'll frame it.
Yeah. Oh no. Straight on eBay, honestly. You've been skin with Matt Hardy.
Oh.
But no, I do want to get to Elevation. Not just, Joseph Connors, there's you, there's Freya. I love Freya.
Yeah,
I've
she's
seen her a
great.
couple of times. She's brilliant. But now you've got George Hunter there, you've got Billy O'Keefe there, you know,
Yeah.
they're my guys. So I'm
Do
gonna
it.
have to start taking. I was gutted I didn't watch the Billy and Jack Selstrom match.
Oh, yeah.
Or matches, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get
on the list.
Yes, definitely. Elevation is on my radar, and you know, Mr. Connors, if you ever need a ring announcer,
Yes. We're here.
I'm here, Joe.
Yes.
Well, I got to announce him. He was on my bucket list. And I got to announce him at Firestar, and I was like,
yeah.
What are you now? Can I announce you as the righteous one?" And he went, "Of course you can." I was like, "Yes!"
Yeah. I'm doing that.
Like little Nikki inside was like, "Oh my god!"
This is so exciting. I love that.
I was
so
just so
sweet.
scared I was going to mess up, honestly. But what's
What
he
a
like
full
as a
circle.
trainer? What is he like as a trainer? Like,
So
is
good.
he strict?
He is strict in a sense of, if I say that I can't do something, he's like, "You can do it." And I'm like, "No, I can't." "No, you can." So he always pushes you in the good way.
Yeah.
But he's also just funny to be around. He always just has a laugh, and that's what I love about him. Like, he never takes anything too serious. He'll be serious when he has to be, but he's just fun, and I think that's what makes training fun as well.
Yeah. You want to be having fun while you're doing it,
Exactly.
don't you? Don't want it to turn into like one of the things you dread going to.
Like a chore.
Yeah, you know, it's like, oh god, training today. You know, I'm gonna wake up and be like, yes, it's training day.
Yes. So yeah, it makes it fun. Definitely.
Good. I'm glad, and you seem to be having so much fun with it.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, hopefully we will see you more Yorkshire down the line.
Yes.
But I'll have to come up to Elevation and
As well.
see you all. I'd love it.
Yes.
But I think that is all I have for you.
Thank you.
So,
that was so much fun.
And my face hurts from laughing during that last
As
bit.
well. Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
I will try and get to you at some point.
Yes.
If you haven't seen Ashley Vega in action, I would seriously check her out. Like, go to her socials, don't ask her for saliva, just be normal. You know, just be like, "Hi, that match was good." You know, that's all you have to say.
We'll see.
I'm sure there's plenty of her on YouTube somewhere as well.
Yes.
Yeah, go check out Elevation. If she goes to Scotland again, go follow her.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Ashley.
No,
and
thank you
for watching / listening. Bye.
Thank you.
And
Jobbing with Nikki.